So what is up, you guys? This is Nick with Fresh and Fleet, and to bring you a new video of 2019, it is my top 10 thrift store finds. So this video is long overdue because I found so many this year, and I had to situate just top 10, and I loved and was hyped about each and every one. Before we get into the videos, I do want to remind everyone out there that yes, I do sell my stuff. Remember, link is down below. Do check out the Depop, and as well as that, I want to thank everybody who's been killing it from ordering from 2018 into the 2019. I already got orders situated. It's awesome. You guys are killing it like always. And also with that, before we get into the fun, remember, if you guys are loving the videos and you do want me to make more, remember, hit that like button. And as well as that, please hit that subscribe button if you're not already, and also hit that bell button if you want to see when I upload immediately. Now we got the formalities out of the way, let's get into it. So number 10, right in the mix, it is the 1980s Chuck Taylors that I did find in the orange colorway. Just a sick piece because I came in there, this was not a video day, this was literally coming to a thrift store, lazy day, just walking in, looking behind the counter, and yes, it was behind the counter, so they priced it a little bit more. So usually shoes are around $6.99, $5.99. This one was priced at almost 12 bucks. But hey, it was a come up nonetheless because it was my first made in USA Chuck Taylors, as well as that it did sell for 70 bucks. Always good, right? If they were my size, I would have kept them, but they weren't. Just needed a little bath and it was good to go, and that's what's always good. You never find something that is completely roached out, because if you do, that's up to you if you're gonna keep it or sell it off to whoever wants it, because it's like in pieces. A sad part of the thrift. Some of these thrift stores are actually selling pieces that are actually crumbling right in front of you. I found some Nikes before. It's just a crazy story. So number 9, it is a real heartfelt piece that I did find, a nice Brother Man snapback that actually says colorblind. Now, the reason that I was even there at the thrift store to begin with at Salvation Army was because of my grandmother. Now, my grandmother was an avid thrifter, and also my grandpa, going back into garage sales, to the flea markets, everything. They are what started me off to who I am today, pretty much, of everything, all aspects of life. The sad part is my grandmother has actually passed on this year, so I couldn't talk about this 2018 finds or whatever without talking about her, because she's the reason why I was in that thrift store. So this hat was actually worn by one of the characters from Living Single, which is Obi, and this was actually brought to my attention Instagram, called at Vintage Cop Shop. So if you guys go check them out, because they brought it up to my attention. They actually posted up pictures of Obi wearing the hat. It was awesome. And this is called nostalgia, bringing it back right here. The thing is, the condition's insane. The sweatband is not messed up. The shape is still there. And these hats where they're shaped this way usually get smashed, get crushed, get just messed up, roached out. And the thing was, it's in amazing condition. And guess what? Still in the collection today. So I actually found that one, and also a 90s North Face jacket. Very lightweight, very small. Actually, the blue and black one that I have up. I just didn't expect to come up there, because I was just bringing my grandma to a spot and it was cool hanging out with her. Love you, grandma. So coming to a big find right here, it is the 1998 OG Jordan 13 breads right here in the mix. So I did take pictures and they came out amazingly. The thing was, I was waiting for it to get a little dark so I can flash that 3M, because that's what you want to see here. So it's crazy. So the production code on the tag, I'll be showing the tag right there, is actually reversed. So a lot of people don't know how to read these older tags, but remember, a lot of people will say, like, if it's not made in Taiwan, it's got to be fake or it's not OG. Remember, it's 98. So there is made in China tags, and that's what this one is. What's crazy is that the production is 98-02-04, which you flip it, and it's 04-02-98, my birthday, April 2nd. That is just insane coming up, man. That's the thing. This is the first OG Jordan that I ever found, so I'm hoping to find some more, you know, throughout the years. I love the ones. That's the thing. Find some 85, 94s would be awesome. And the thing is, you can only pray to the thrift gods as much as you can. Actually, I've been offered numerous times, what are you going to do with it? You know, what's your size? And the thing is, it's my size. You can actually wear them. There's a little bit of sole separation, but that can always be fixed. And that's the thing, finding this at the thrift store, even the soles were just amazing. The heel drag was minimal. I don't understand. Whoever got these had them probably in a storage, or unless these were just never worn. I don't understand. They probably been worn a little bit. That's the thing. The 13 is a weird shoe for a lot of people, because some people don't like it. I mean, they're like elephant, you know, feet or something like that. That's what a lot of people say, elephant feet. But the thing is, this is the OG, and it's the breads. It just brings back a whole new meaning to going to the thrift. Seriously, this is a very big come up, because they're still selling these, and they go for the astronomical price. And that's what it's all about. You come into a thrift store, coming in. Remember, lazy day. This was not a video day. And coming up. Now, coming back to the kicks again, number 7, it is the Nike SB 02 Orange Flash. Now, if you guys are familiar with Nike SBs, you gotta bring the hashtag in. Let's make Nike SBs cool again. Again, they've always been cool to the right collectors, to the people who actually love Nike SBs, and I love Nike SBs. I grew up with them being the shoe that you want to have. Now, the thing is, the Nike SB flow, the Nike SB hype has died so much in the later years that it's very sad that I see, like, you know, some of these shoes get passed on. This shoe, again, is something that I was super hyped about because once I found the shoe, okay, remember, this was from my episode 229. It was sitting on top, flipped like this. I could see it, but you know what I saw? I didn't see the profile of the shoe, again. I saw the tongue tag. Now, you see the Nike SB tongues, the puffy tongue, fine. But once you see that tag and it doesn't say Nike SB and it says Nike, that's when you know good times are coming. Now, this goes back to me finding actually the Nike SB white cements at the flea market. Now, the white cements are the Supreme shoes from 2002. And you think about 2002 here, you think about this is the infancy of Nike SB. So to this shoe, to a lot of the shoes, the O2s are very sought after for collectors because of it. And that's the reason why I said grail on the post, because it really was a grail. If it was my size again, I would have probably held on to them, but it wasn't. And the thing is, I did sell them off at round 2. One of my biggest posts of 2018 was me selling at round 2. And you can see right in the corner, you see Sean standing there looking at all this stuff. You can see right there on the right side, it is the Orange Flash. He picked them up right away. Crazy again. Just like these, minimal heel drag, barely any toe creasing. The material was just amazing on the uppers. It's just the tongue was so clean. That's what you want on the inside also, because those things are padded. You get that little heel hole inside the shoe. The shoe will look great, but there's a heel hole in there for somebody walking. It's like she's sliding on the inside and you get that little heel hole. I mean, it happened with the Nike SB Supremes also. So that was a video day, going into a thrift, picking something up, and then flipping it for some major cash. Again, it was hard to sell off the grail. This t-shirt was actually found in my episode 192. It's an amazing tee in the collection because it is a grail piece. You know about the Spartan Cheerleader skits, just funny SNL coming to you live, just like always. Will Ferrell, Sherry O'Terry still doing their thing, man. You could put them in the outfits today and they're gonna be funny. My favorite part about the shirt was actually the bottom parts here. It actually looks like there's a sign and actually says, "My name is Craig. I give good hugs. You're not my friend if you're doing drugs." And it says, "I'm Ariana. The boys are urgent, but I'm proud to stay a virgin." Just insane. It says, "Go Spartans." This is the thing about it. I still remember when I found it. Somebody asked me, like, "Did you find anything?" And I said I found that, and they're like, "Oh, okay." They didn't think it was hype or anything, but oh my gosh. That is literally a come up and a grail piece. You had to have grown up with SNL through the years, and the thing is, finding this one, man, Will Ferrell. Love it. So coming out to number 5, it is the Vintage Flip Skateboards tee. Like acid, I don't even know if you could say it's like an acid wash. Now, I came in there, it is episode 191. What's crazy is I came into that thrift store, I went through the rack of everything. I remember, like, I saw people going through it, and the thing is, they went all this and they had nothing. And I came up on this Flip Skateboards tee. It actually said Flip, box print, like a lot. I mean, coming down to it, that I grew up with hookups and I had my tees. I wish I kept them. I gotta find my pictures because I actually have me wearing them. I used to skate with them. The thing is, they literally just got obliterated. You got the cracks, you got the tears on the sides, so much stuff that I wish I just kept the shirt, because skateboard tees have been going so crazy in price. It's one thing to have them, but it's one thing that I grew up with. It's just, I wish I had them today. Did pick up, I believe it was like $3, so I was so happy to pick it up. I mean, I got numerous people asking about them, numerous offers, and I get it because this one's going into the collection. The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to sell them this year. You never know, because sometimes you want to sell it to someone who's going to love it more than you do. So there it goes. Coming down to number 4 is the 1993 100% wool above the rim Tupac Crew Hat. Now, the crazy thing about this hat, anybody realized, but I'm not anywhere near New York. I'm in California. And to find this crew hat from above the rim is crazy because they filmed in New York. That's the thing. The spots were in New York. To find this crew hat here just tells you that it traveled some distance to get here. What is the journey? I would love to know. And again, it's still in the collection today. The amount of offers I've gotten were very high. That's the thing. You know, I've thought about selling it a couple occasions. It's just, it's very hard because I haven't came up on a Tupac tee. Not a Memorial tee, not a Biggie tee, not a double-sided tee, nothing. And the thing is, coming up on that is, it's one of my collectibles that are just in the stash for now. And, you know, I got a bunch of stuff that's in the stash. And you never know what I'm going to do with this stuff because I love it. And that's the one thing I hope everyone takes from this, is that I love this stuff. I love the nostalgia. I love the stuff that I grew up with. I love the stuff that is so far distant, but you got it right here because you found it at the thrift. Love it all. Now, number 3, it is the tee behind me. Yes, it is the Off-White X Emerson Collective Virgil Abloh, Lauren Powell collaboration that he did for the Dream Act. Think about it, I found this right at the end of 2018, and the Dream Act came into around spring of 2018 for Vogue's Americans in Paris Week. Now, that is pretty cool considering what they are. This is not a retail piece. That's why a lot of people are like, I think it's fake. I would have thought that too. If, you know, again, knowledge is key here because brand recognition is easy immediately with this. This is just a tag. But this one actually has a Comfort Colors tag on the inside. And that's what gives you, like, it throws you off. It really does. And the thing is, it says, we are all dreamers. There's nothing about Off-White. It doesn't say anything. No stripes, no like crosses, no cross arrows or nothing. And that's the thing. This was actually made for the Dream Act, which is a bipartisan bill which gave undocumented immigrants a straight line to citizenship. A lot of people, you know, people have hit me up about it. I get it, that it's an Off-White piece. You know, I love it. Subtle. Too, this is very subtle considering all these other pieces where you get like the big Off-White in the back. Even the Arrows tee that I found. Very big pieces. Usually it's like right in the back. That's crazy. It's just I'm holding onto it. Again, I got it for $2. This is a come up. If I sell it, again, it's a major come up for me because it's literally whatever I get for it is going to be an amazing ratio compared to what I paid for it to what I sell for it. It's just going to be awesome. I say is that it's awesome just coming to the thrift and finding this on a lazy day. Remember, this was from my episode 267. This was coming down the line of 2018. It was a great piece to find right at the end, and I was just hyped about it. I really was. I was playing around. I was doing the things like I used to do in my old videos where I actually used to ask people in the thrift stores random stuff about, like, is it coming back with an Ed Hardy? I used to ask people, you know, random questions. I used to just, you know, I was just enjoying my time at the thrift store, flea markets, whatever. That's what I used to do, and the thing is, I love bringing that back. Now, number 2, this was insane, coming up in, not the bins, by the way. A lot of people thought they were bins. This was episode 241. So the Goodwill actually brought out a big box of shoes, just a mixture of just random shoes. I was going through it all, boom, 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 and I saw one shoe right on the top. So these were the Rick Owens low-top leather sneakers, and I found it, and I'm like, it's a bin curse. So if anybody's been to the bins, you know when you find that one shoe, okay, you gotta wait maybe a week for another shoe to show up, or you're not gonna find it at all. That's just the way it is. So I found the one shoe and I was like, oh my gosh. But doing more investigation, I did find the other one and I was super hyped. Again, I had to check them out. Again, you can smell the leather coming off of it, and that's another good sign. I had to legit check them right away. Had the Rick Owens insole, had the actual patch on the tongue. Shape was good. The little part of the back, you can see it's been bent because someone was putting their foot into the shoe without using a shoehorn. Again, I don't know how many of you guys actually use a shoehorn to put your shoes on, but again, it'll save you from creasing. I mean, that's just a little tidbit right there. So these shoes actually go for a crazy amount. They go for about $1,000 when they first came out. Now, you think about depreciation, doesn't have the dust bag, doesn't have the box, doesn't have that smell that it's brand new out of the box too. So when I found them, they had scuffing. That's the thing. They had a lot of scuffing on there. A lot of black stuff on the bottom too. I cleaned them up amazing. I did my magic again. Remember Mixed Kicks restorations? I used to do restorations on shoes, so I got the little tidbits, little tricks here and there that I do like to use when I find thrift store stuff, and the thing is, it makes it so much better. Like on the NMDs and on the Jordans and everything, repaints, retouches, decreasing. That's just the whole thing about it. It's a learning process, and can you remember what you learned? You're going to use it later on in life if you're in this business. It's awesome. Now, you guys, I'm proud to present number 1, the 1995, yes, the 1995 WuTang Hoodie that I did find at the thrift. So this hoodie was actually found in my episode 249. It was a great find because I was super hyped about it. I couldn't believe it was from 1995. I couldn't believe it was a WuTang hoodie. I checked the front, checked the back. That's what you want to see right in the back, that WuTang International print. The tag looked great, it looked roached out, and I was very happy about that. I know it's messed up, but it's like, it's what you want to see when you want to see the age. Remember, the greatest thing to find is when you find some like old news stock or whatever, and it's not dry rot. That's the thing. This piece was amazing. The only thing it had was this big hole right in the hoodie. That's the thing. I'm super happy to pick it up. I think it was around $7.99 for the hoodie. And what's crazy is I did go into round 2 Hollywood, and oh my gosh, I came up because I did sell it there. Sean scooped it up, and I got $200 for it right on the spot. Just amazing. I did have a selling video at round 2, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? It was just so hard, I almost held on to it. And what's crazy is that somebody actually commented, you could have gotten so much in New York for it. I get it. No, I understand I can get more. A private seller, I definitely, you could get a lot more. But you know what's crazy? that I literally found, right when he said that, I was gonna go look up like a little bit more comps. Found a post. It was a Poshmark seller that somebody sold the same exact hoodie, just in amazing condition. I'm gonna show some pictures because that's just not fair. I felt left out. Just pristine. I can't even explain how. $25 he sold for, and somebody picked it up. And I missed the post by a few weeks. I couldn't believe it. Highlighted that, sent it to the guy, and the guy even responded back, and he put crazy. It really is. Like, what is going on? If he thinks I sold it for a lower price than I could have got, look at that guy. Oh, man, there is still online steals out there. There's still private sellers. There's still so much. And the thing is, can you view it all? Can you? Do you have the time? And the answer is no. But the thing is, you do your best every month, every week, every day to try to get what you can in the mix, because it is about the collection. It is about the stash. You know, for me, it's very much about the stash that I find myself. It's very difficult. A lot of people be like, hey, I got this, I got this, I got this. And sometimes I go, yeah, here, I'll buy it. But sometimes it's that thing where it's like I have a little checklist in my head, and that I look for the stuff that I want. And if I find it, that is a great check mark off my list. And the thing is, I did it. It was me. I found everything. I have a story that goes behind everything here. And that's the thing. I love that. That's the thing. I have a story behind everything. I have the day that I went. I remember it. It's just one of those things. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. It was just awesome. Again, thank you for listening to me ramble on about my thrift store finds, because it was such a, it really is. It's nostalgia that it's just this year, but these pieces bring back so many memories about what was going on at the time, everything. Because this was a whole year of finds, and I have to pick 10. It's just insane. And I want to say also that, remember, my new video's coming up, my top 10 flea market finds. Again, this one's going to be sexy as always. And other than that, I'm going to say what I always say. Hit that sub button, because more videos are coming. This is Mick from Fresh from the Flea.